talked about people so far, but
We can give a truncated Cliff Notes briefing to everyone.
I think I know a
I think that
lot
would be
of what's
good.
going on.
yeah,
A
I think
recap.
I know significant. I
Well,
think well, yeah, and you do too. You were in that same call as me.
yeah, go ahead, Mike. You could try and fill people in because you were kind of in that call, or Neon, either way.
Not only was I in that call, I've been in all of the calls about
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
particular topic with all of the people.
right.
Yeah, okay. So I think this is going to be it for who's going to join. Let's
Yeah,
make
this
this
looks
short
good.
and sweet. Okay, so one of our founding members, Purple, he has decided to go his own way, so to speak. He's been unhappy with how things have developed within the refuge. He doesn't like the purpose of the refuge any longer. And has taken a couple people with him, it looks like. Kay, I'm sure he's a familiar face around town, has now left as well. And he's also been making some moves against us, but we can get that to in a minute. We up to this point we have had a relatively small population and no need of any kind of leadership or management type function in this town. Everyone was kind of like getting along, doing their own thing. But in the past week and a half or 2 weeks, I don't know how long you guys have been here, things have really blown up. It's gone from 7 or 8 residents in the town to what you see now, 42 plus people in the Discord, all flowing through town at various times. So we need to focus on some sort of accountability, some sort of management to figure out who's who, what's what, where's where, and what the hell we're all going to do. Now the original members, the Familia. I'm sure you guys have met the Familia.
Yep.
Sir?
Okay. They have been here since the beginning as well. They are definitely OG members, and they've they're stepping up their role in helping us manage and do a good job here, make sure everyone's accounted for. Now I don't know if we're going to have an official leader per se, but we should definitely have something that operates more like a city council, where things need to be approved. That if we want to make changes, want to add people, whatnot, it should probably be run up some sort of chain to make sure it's okay. We're pretty much at capacity house-wise, so we're at this point we're not taking any more residents, unless it's a special case and somebody wants to share a house or what have you. But even then, we should probably be talking about it. Now back to the perp thing. It does look like Purple decided to take the best of what we had.
Was that him that peeled out with the Hummer the other night?
Correct. He took the Hummer. He's taken, I believe, 2 cars out of town.
Sorry.
No, go
I
ahead.
have something to add. So last time I saw Purple was yesterday, before we were told the heathens were coming. He asked me to hide this ADA that's in the community alleyway garage over here, and in exchange for a ride to Scalisi Island to do a gun exchange.
Okay.
And he basically said he was clearing out stuff, he was cleaning up, getting ready to be raided, basically. And he said I should take the ADA and not park it in town, basically.
Okay.
Stash it.
Where is the attic?
It's in the community garage in the alleyway right now.
Okay, good. Thank you. First off, that's my attic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
I
you wanted
took the
that
car
attic.
parts off and put them
Okay.
in the base. I wasn't sure what was going on. I didn't stash it. I didn't.
At least it's accounted for. I appreciate that. No, that was my ADA, and he was pissed that I had it. And a lot of his grievances have to do with me in particular. And let me explain kind of how that's gone and what his grievances were. You guys, feel free to agree with him or not, but this is kind of how things have been functioning. when he started this town, he did not inform us. He started this community to be an open-air marketplace where people can come, get stuff, rest, refill, trade, and move on, kind of thing. I came along, and I really believed in what he did, because I, at the same time, was down on the coast, attempting to start a fish shack that was going to be doing the same exact thing, providing, you know, food, water,
Right.
basic goods for freshies to at least get a toehold on the server. When I found him, I kind of abandoned that project and started my, you know, poured my efforts into this with him. He did not tell us at the time that this was a role-playing game, which came as kind of a surprise. So what had happened is the efforts of this community reached the admins, and the admins, I don't know how long you guys have been here, but the admins had started something on the original server called the Struggle Bus, which was a community doing the same exact thing for freshies to come, for people to come, learn, you know, experience, grow, etc. They saw our efforts and were like, that's really cool. Let us know whatever help you need, provided it does not change gameplay or give you a PvP advantage. Which is fine. We didn't take any help in the beginning, because he was, you know, enemy against it, and quite frankly, we had enough manpower. Then recently, you know, for the past 4 weeks or so, I have been saying, hey, look, Nag is too far to run for a freshie. Freshies can't make it up this way. Even experienced players, half the time you die coming up this way, even if you know your routes. So we need something closer to the coast to help, you know, as a waypoint to help people get up here. Which is when I branched out to Beliana Polyana. Beliana Polyana? Out on
Yeah, Balaya.
There you go, yeah. I branched out there a few days ago. And in doing so, one of the admins took upon themselves to provide us with some building help. Didn't build us a base. Nothing fortifiable, nothing that changes PvP or gives us an advantage. Just a couple of watchtowers, and that's it. Slap that down out there. Perp took one look at it and freaked the fuck out. Started talking about gods and demigods and eating human flesh, and he kind of went off the deep end. So he, I guess, over the last 48 hours, has decided to take his role-playing thing in a completely different direction, and I guess that involves taking all of the goods out of the refuge that are top tier. Went over to Belly Polyana and destroyed it. Like, completely wrecked it, gassed me in the garage, stole the cars, blew up everything, spelled imposter in nails on the ground. Just did a whole thing. I don't think the dude slept in 48 hours. This is quite the thing that he managed to pull off. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now, in terms of, you know, current events.
And he doesn't want to come back at all?
No, nor is he welcome to. No.
By the way,
what if we like put him on trial?
Mine and Willie's. Mine and Willie's. We went and got that Humvee like ourselves. You fucking took it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah, I put a message in chat as soon as I seen it leave the garage. Said Humvee is rolling out of town, and I thought it was. I'm not sure what was going on, but they knew the codes. It seemed like someone was just trying to, you know, I didn't know what.
Go on a mission, right? That's,
it just seemed. It seemed weird, but it seemed normal, I guess.
Yeah. No, he took it and crashed it, and wrecked it and abandoned it.
Damn it.
Like he destroyed the parts on it. So, no, I mean, there's no trial in the Wastelands. We know he did it. You know, to put a trial together would be a little bit too roleplay, I think, for most of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would we do? He did it. We know he did it. He's you know all but confessed that he's done it.
Like, what was his problem? Why did he do it? Like,
because he feels the gods should not intervene with mankind.
The gods are the admins, Jim.
Those are
That-
his words.
That's
by
the
way.
only reason why this is still here, is because Tony told fucking heathens not to raid us.
Which-
And some other group, he said.
100%.
He said a
and
couple
also
groups.
He himself, Perp told the heathens to raid the refuge. He said he
Yeah.
wished it was getting, it got like pummeled or some shit like that. He was in the call with him. Yeah, he wanted the heathens to come up and destroy us.
Yeah, what had happened was he went directly from us over to the heathens and accused the heathens of also getting too much intervention from the gods, and then told them to raid us, to wipe Nagorno off the map. And at that point, heathens pulled me into a call and he was like, "Dude, you gotta fucking hear this. This is a fucking trip." Which, you know, precipitated.
And he accused me of shit too, by the way, while that was
Well,
going on.
yeah, you know, we'll talk about it. You hear it in a second, right? I'm not gonna put your balls in the line or anything, but
Oh,
yeah, he did accuse a bunch of people of doing various things, and it was less than zesty. So yeah, we do need to kind of rally up. Figure out who's who, what's what, where's where, and we need to figure out some systems in place to manage vehicles. You know, like the Hummer leaving town. You know, let's have like a vehicle checkout. Like, hey, look, we're gonna take this vehicle on this mission. This mission is assigned here, and just so we know, you know, and if emergencies happen, we know who's in town and who can come bring parts, or you know, who can come assist. You know, just clean up our organization a little bit. So yeah, that's that. The heathens, they have been assisting us with this. They have been hunting Perp as well. After all this, they want him to be dead as well, because and this is gonna be kind of hard to explain, but I hope you guys get it. We're at a point now where we have enough members in our community to be a counter to the heathens. And the heathens are bored as fuck on this server because they've been running it for so long. They have so much stuff. They have so many members. They have no competition whatsoever. They are actually wanting us to be their competition. This does not mean we necessarily need animosity towards them, or, you know, hatred necessarily. I know that some of you do have hatred because you have way more history with them than I do. But I personally don't have any animosity or hatred toward them, and I will, you know, take their help if it's minor. But until we are ready, they will keep everyone else off of us so that we can build up, so that we can start hitting them. They want us to hit them. So that's going to be probably, you know, one of our ultimate goals, is to build up a good enough team and then start leading raids against them, start doing combat against them, which is ultimately what I think the server needs, the community needs, because the heathens have been in charge for too long, and I won't say they're sick of it, but they would definitely like a challenge. So that needs to be one of our things that we do.
Well, if they would give other groups time before they, you know, stop raiding little 1-gate, 2-gate bases and give time for people to build up their stuff, you know,
Well,
they would
that's
have
just the
more
thing.
challenges in the server, but they're just too hungry.
Let's absorb the other groups under one umbrella, under one flag, which I think Velvet has also started to do as well. Right, Velvet?
Yeah, I've been working on that on the underground already. I've only shared it with some people here. It's not something I really am quite. I don't know. I'm up to talking how the team wants to address that. As far as like
understand.
publicly announcing that, but
You don't need to, but
yeah,
I'm saying that other efforts have been made toward that end.
yes,
And
yes.
you know, we're not naming groups until they're ready. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, we have a banner under which to align all of these people.
What I can share is that there are a lot of groups who are having this exact same conversation,
Yeah.
and it's really interesting as I've made contact with them to realize how many of them have intel on the heathens, how many of them are actively engaging and preparing for this move, and how many times I've had to tell them to hold up and not blow their wad on a tiny little attack that's not going to accomplish anything when we can pool our resources.
Right, right, exactly, and that's why we have not done anything just yet. I mean, we can, you know, make small cuts, but we should probably all gear up and prepare for a prolonged war with these guys, which I think will be a blast. But now we have the numbers. We're getting enough numbers here to really give them a go, and I think if we were to find some of these other groups that are interested in doing this, I think we would have enough people, and then we need to start training up the people who don't know how to PvP very well, and are interested in doing it.
Well, you see that new deathmatch server just opened up?
I know.
It's good.
know.
It's really good.
I haven't jumped in it yet.
There was some driving forces behind that deathmatch server opening up, and I won't say the least of which is training up noobs on how to fight. So let's get our noobs fighting. Let's get everyone more comfortable with the concepts of PvP.
Group
And-
PvP, I think,
Yeah,
is
Correct.
a huge.
moving.
Part of that.
Yeah.
And
100%.
When we you know, the military, you know, military guy in me says that we should probably form up 4-man teams and have those 4-man teams practice together.
a good
they
idea.
stick together. They know how to move. They know how each other moves. They know each other's voices. They know, you know,
Yeah.
they can assign their roles accordingly within that 4-man. And then when we go out to, you know, to fight, we send out the 2, 3, 4 groups of these 4-man units that can all coordinate with each other to actually do some damage together without shooting each other.
I think comms are very important here too. I stuck around a little uncomfortably longer than I should have on their call with Jax while they were raiding that base north of Turovo. And they are a machine. When they communicate, it is unbelievable. They are just one word. They know exactly. Everybody's on the same page. There's not a single extra word in their comms. And I think we need to learn stuff like that too, big time.
Exactly. We need to be a better ironed out military unit. And that's going to take time. You know, that's nothing that we're going to learn overnight. It's going to take some practice. So we need to also start working toward that end. Other points. Scorpio. What are you thinking?
Well, mostly I just wanted to say about getting some real stable leaders, like people that are not going to do what happened with Purple. I mean, I don't think anyone else is like that, but it would really suck if, I don't know, something happened like a leader just up and quit that has a bunch of codes that no one else knows.
Right.
You know, that would be really annoying.
We need leaders that are stable, that are not necessarily going to stick around for a while, but who are stable and trustworthy.
They need to have the vision of the refuge, like, you know, they need to hold that.
Now, in that
Or-
vein, we have developed a management team.
Hi.
That management team is Big Tony, Diamond King, Josh, Gia, Hi Kid, Mize, and myself. If any other people want to be part of the management team or feel they may be good, you know, maybe well qualified, let us know. We're open to, you know, adding to that management team. But that's how the management team sits currently. Are there any objections to the management team?
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I feel like, you know, we could probably have a couple more, maybe from the larger groups, but that, you know, it depends on who steps up and who wants to do it. It's
Well,
yeah.
Hare said he would not mind a kind of more managerial position.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Hair
Have him
is
say
a
something.
good dude.
I'm fine with hair. Yeah, no, that works.
I've
Have
been
him
playing with Hair
say
for a
something.
while. It's pretty good.
Yeah, he's
Fair.
offline right now.
He's fair.
I'll tell him.
Fair Hair.
Big hair?
Yeah.
I got a quick suggestion.
What's up, Butter?
If we're splitting up in like squads and you know, for raiding and stuff, would it be ideal? Like, I know we have a community wants and needs. Like, would it be good to have someone like maybe designate a squad? Like, hey, y'all might be in charge of getting this. You get in charge of getting this. Well, if like, because I feel like a lot of the time I'm just kind of wandering, maybe doing commence runs and stuff.
That's an excellent idea. You know, if we're going to have a 4-man squad, we can definitely assign tasks. Hey, look, you know, go scout this location, or hey, go grab this car, or hey, go, you know, go do
Or
a
like-
NW.
Or like pin maybe like a want or a need or a mission on the bulletin board, and groups can like claim them and, you know, do them kind of as they, you know, we see what we need on the board, and, you know, we can accomplish that, cross it off the list type of a thing, you know.
An adventurers guild kind of thing. I'm into it. Yeah. Okay.
I think it gives a lot of people purpose because, you know, sometimes you'll find yourself just sitting around the grocery store and you're hanging out, like, kind of like what to do. And I think having like like he said, a board or something, which a lot of people drive to, you know, help bring stuff into the community.
At their own pace too, you know.
Yeah.
Good idea. Good idea. We'll set that up. Okay. I'm actually putting that on my whiteboard here at home. So.
Woo!
Get that done.
The man's organized.
Does anybody have any other questions?
Yeah, I have one topic to bring up regarding the community garage. So I had the codes written down in 2 places. One of them was in the Discord here for the refuge, and in the Northwatch Alliance Discord. And my codes got deleted in the Discord here, I guess, after the commotion with the Humvee, and I was changing codes over. I was trying to change them back over, and instead of, you know, I highlighted it and wrote the new codes in without, you know, taking note of the back gate. So that is locked up. I have no idea. I think it starts with a 9. But
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
yeah.
Does anybody here need raiding
the
experience?
front is
Right.
accessible. The rear isn't to the field at the moment.
Does anybody hear what?
Does anybody here need raiding experience?
No.
Well, we got a door we need to raid now.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'll jump on an eco if you want.
Hey, grab some sticks. Grab some sticks.
Yeah, I got a crossbow.
That works too. I'd say we need like more training and stuff like that. I mean, just obviously you guys were just talking about this. We gotta be doing shit like that. I got a buddy that is literally, he's on his way up right now. Like first day playing DayZ, like brand new. So gonna be a lot of.
This is gonna be a very misleading experience for him up at the
yeah.
refuge.
He knows. He understands the rules of DayZ, how it works and everything. He's actually about to die to zombies right now. Like,
Yeah, he's getting kind of like, you know, the good pass. Like most of us have had to actually struggle at this game for weeks and months before
yeah.
getting the soft glove treatment. But good, invite him up. We'll whip him into shape. Anybody else have anything to add? Comments?
Yeah, another question.
Sure.
I have been talking about letting randoms pitch random tents around town. That's probably a no-go, right? Just kind of half-jokingly. Just not wanting to turn people away, I guess. I don't know.
I would say that's probably going to be a no-go at this point. Simply reason being, we have good intel that Perp is now running with the Finn House.
No.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah, Eddie and Spencer and the Finn House have taken him in. because they do a quasi role-playing thing as like, you know, street junkies with nothing to lose, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's into that shit.
I ran with Fent House for a little bit on some co-op stuff with Northwatch before Struggle Bus got nuked, like right before it got nuked.
Yeah.
They're alright.
So chances are
They had some retards in their group though.
that's who he's with now, and I would anticipate them exploiting that kind of soft measure of allowing people to set up tents. And they, you know, they come in, don't
Yeah.
speak, you know, just kind of, you know, around and fucking. Before we know, we have 5 of them in town, armed to the fucking teeth, you know, causing shit. So I'd say no. Let's not do tents at this point.
Gotcha.
No more residents, unless we can, you know, clear them personally, and they're going to be living with somebody that is already a trusted, already an established resident.
If someone's not getting comms in town, like, what do you want us? How do you want to handle it?
Not getting
We've had
comms.
people come in as impersonate. Like, people can come in with a pink armband they pick up and just not say anything. You have no clue who it is.
I don't want to shoot on sight,
Yeah.
but
I would try and.
I mean, if someone's not, if they're not talking to you and they're not typing and they're just like making no effort, I mean, I don't know what they. It still is Daisy at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah.
So that happened earlier. A dude rolled up with his gun out, a motorcycle helmet. He was not talking. He did have a pink armband. He rolled up and just kind of stood in front of somebody with his gun out. And we were all thinking Perp was on his way up. And we were like, what do we do? Like, is this Perp? And we kind of had to follow him, like, for about 5 minutes before we could, like, figure out who he was. And we weren't sure, like, what to do, you know?
who was it?
It was Trout,
Okay.
I think.
Trout. No, Trout.
Yeah.
But Trout's in the Discord. Why didn't you say anything? Like, everyone should at least be, you know, saying something in the Discord.
We couldn't hear him with the motorcycle helmet, and I think his mic was turned down, so he was a little annoyed with us following him around and asking, but we just couldn't hear what he was saying, and so we were like, you know, Perp's on his way, this dude's got a gun out, Perp showed up yesterday with the pink armbands, like, what, you know.
Right. And he of all people should understand that, hey, look, there's some fucking shit going down. Fucking take off your helmet and fucking say something.
Identify yourself.
Yeah. No, I would say that, you know, anybody who's refusing to communicate in game or on Discord is to be treated poorly. You know, maybe keep some handcuffs on around the store or something and cuff them up. You know.
Yo, we got to get out that rubber slug riot shotgun and just.
But
like,
also, if we have like some friendly visitors that are just passing by, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing either.
But they're not
And
going to
if
wear a
they're
pink
talking and they're
armband.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
not
well, of course.
impersonating,
If-
that's my point.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, okay.
If you've got a pink armband on, you know, you should be communicating.
Yeah.
And we do, you know, I know that there's other groups wearing blue at Northwatch. You know, not to single you guys out, but we probably should have everyone in pink if they're around in
I
town.
think the issue is finding that many pink raincoats to cut up.
It is, and perhaps one of our first things on the board will be to search out pink raincoats.
Yep.
You know, just do an extended mission, just looking for pink raincoats.
we could definitely just have everyone, hey, if you're a fresh mod or if you're just making runs to Civic, you know, or whatever, just see a pink raincoat.
That's something that could be on the board. Just open.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
like a good open task.
Always
You know?
grab pink raincoats.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
things that could probably be closed off to one group would be like, if someone's like, hey, we need to get ammo, we need a squad to go to commence. Because if you have two running at commence in different chats, they're going to start shooting each other.
Yes, they will, and that's happened before. Okay. You guys think we think we're covering everything?
I still don't know who put a landmine in my house.
That was me.
Was it really?
No, it wasn't me.
Probably
I was
Perp,
nowhere-
right?
I was nowhere near
Perp-
town.
I mean,
Perp
at
could've-
this point-
Perp never could have gotten my code.
So, oh, okay, because you were streaming to Discord and it was somebody who was
Yeah,
watching your
yeah,
Discord.
there, yeah.
Facts. Okay, I'm recalling the situation.
Yeah.
I mean, it was somebody like.
Any
in this call,
takers?
Probably, but whatever, whatever, it's fine.
Any
I
takers
don't
on putting a landmine in Mike's house?
Like, it's
Could it have
already
been
set up
Perp?
going up to it.
That's what we're saying. It wasn't Perp 'cause he wasn't in the call.
Okay,
So
I have
another.
another thing to add about that last perp interaction I had yesterday.
Yeah.
He had to finish building something, and he was up. I want to say up towards Little Italy way, on the other side of the woods. I have no idea what he was building or what he was doing. But
That's probably what it was.
I found a new stash. Not stash, I found a new small base on the northern end of the run towards Bella. So that could have been it. Like, it's new.
Was that the
popped up-
North Torovo one?
No. This is a little cabin thing, kind of in the bushes. It's like a sunken gate, with sunken walls.
Surrounded with makeshift shelters.
I don't know. I haven't seen it since my last run yesterday.
We need to raid all of those.
We do. I agree. But that could have been it up there. But honestly, who the fuck knows? Like, at some point we do need to probably clear this section of the map from Nagorno all the way east to Belly. Four-man teams spread out. Just walk the woods.
You can go further east than that. Check out the caves. I bet there's some stashes in there. There's 3 caves you can build in over there.
I checked the cave and found a barrel in it.
Oh,
Someone came through the refuge at one point and said they had a base in the cave. I don't remember the dude's name, but
I remember hearing that.
I do remember that story. I don't remember. Yeah, can't recall the guys who it was. He said it got raided or something, but he rebuilt it and it was good. I was like, okay, cool. Keep at it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to clear all the way out to, the border. Just, see what's out there.
Another thing to bring up on that note related, is there an iSurvive group for us?
I think Perp might be the leader of it.
There was
yeah,
one that Perp
yeah,
made for sure.
We're gonna form a new one.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely want the info for that for sure when it comes available.
I'm actually gonna delete all this stuff on this one then. All the info.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually logged into it right now. So, delete.
Well, rip perp.
Yeah, it is a drag. I like perp, but perp apparently has some mental issues and not work out on us.
I heard.
And also, we should. Are we like his rule with keeping the building toned down? We're getting rid of that. We're gonna like start building that more.
No, I would
No,
say
We're still toning it down.
yeah. I would
Okay.
stay. Continue to keep things small. There's no reason for us to build big.
Alright.
Big giant bases are great targets, but so is, can you imagine having 6 walls in your house, in every house in Nagorno?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know what you mean.
Which houses in town have been raided?
None.
I think just hair. I think hair's got
Our
raided
house
yesterday.
got hit.
Oh, did it? Okay. Yours is
Soft
first.
rated.
Yeah.
Wait, do you live with hair or
Yeah.
you're different? Okay.
Yeah, we're Northwatch.
So if we all have multiple walls within our houses, that is the equivalent of having a 40 gate main base. You know what I'm saying?
Somewhat, but
Is that
I
what
mean,
we want, though?
not necessarily if they're getting stuff from each base. If you guys are keeping like high valuables in each base, then they're getting some return after each one. But pretty much same thing.
True, but I would highly recommend that people don't keep their best.
Yes, 100%. Keep what you need to PvP. Keep an NBC suit. Keep a noob tube or whatever if you feel like you have a good tower to shoot one out of. Keep a night vision scope on a sniper. whatever, a couple pairs of night vision. Keep what you need, but don't overstock your base with fucking grenades and shit that
Right.
they're just gonna snowball from.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Just keep a good kit. Keep a couple
And
good kits.
what-
Keep some food. Keep some basics.
I was gonna say, what's up with the North Barn codes? Because didn't he have those as well?
He did,
Or those were
and as
changed?
far as we know, that he grabbed everything of value out of there. He's
Okay.
left. He couldn't carry everything, obviously, but I'm sure he's grabbed all the explosives and stuff.
Gotcha.
Ouch.
We
Those are gonna hurt.
we recovered a lot of them.
Really?
The Italians, yes, we recovered. I think a couple plastics, probably like 60 nades. I don't know the total count. I'll have once Big Tony gets on, I got half of it to a stash.
I just
He'll
heard
get the other.
gunshots in the north towards the edge of the map.
I heard a tree go down or something. I didn't hear
Is
nothing.
that a
now.
tree? It sounded
I
like
th- I think I
a
heard-
car shot to me.
I'm out here cutting some wood. That's
Okay.
me.
So I thought I heard.
That-
But shit, what were we talking about?
all the nades and explosives. you
Nades,
guys
yes.
recovered.
I saved half of them. He's logged with the other half.
What are we gonna do with them?
I mean, to be honest, we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of nades.
Do we rebuild the barn?
No, okay. So yeah, maybe we need to rebuild the barn, but don't. We'll keep it as a less than fantastic.
Maybe not put all
cache.
don't put all our eggs in one basket kind of deal.
Right. Diversify.
Yeah.
Bella, we probably won't be able to secure Bella like we've secured like we secure Nag. Bella really is just intended to be a waypoint for us to grab food, grab water, grab maybe a basic kit, and run back to Nag in times of combat, or just when we're coming up the coast. So I would say put any stashes in houses in Bella as they will not be particularly defendable.
I have a
It's more-
stash in Novo in an apartment. It's been there for a month. Last I seen it was still there like 3 days ago. I can put the coordinates, the location on the map when we get it. And I got a couple other stashes we can use that are nearby, just to kind of dump loot, keep everything, not centralized in town,
Yeah,
Need
yeah.
to be.
We don't want to be in the same scenario we were last night, where there was 6 of us running back, all starving to death, with sporters and pistols. Like, we want to have stuff in convenient places to grab, for sure.
All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna create a new group on S5.
Where's Kid?
I don't know. Okay. There's the refuge.
What is this? The size you're marking everyone's house in the town for callouts and
Yeah,
other
just-
tree lines and
right,
shit. I guess.
Right. All the markers that we need. It hasn't. I just created the group, so I'm gonna dump it into the chat so everyone can contribute. But you do have to register with the group. Okay. And in fact, let me make a sticky.
The sticky won't be on public, right?
No, it'll be in general only.
Do you guys like suspect anyone
my communications with them as of late have been very positive. They have been actually helpful in a lot of ways. Yeah, I'm not calling them friends or like I'm not inviting them to my fucking Christmas party,
But they obviously could have snapped on this place and fucked it up, and they haven't. So I'm really grateful for that.
They want us to build up. They want us to be
Cool.
a good combat group for them. So the powers that be also want that because the heathens are chasing off a lot of smaller groups. People find the server, they hop on.
It's rough out there.
Yeah, tell me about it.
We were getting raided like the same day we were putting our gates up, like for 3-4 times in a row.
Yep.
Couldn't keep it more than a day, dude.
Never more than a couple days.
Yeah, I chop a tree down and there's a heathen looking around the corner.
Yep, absolutely. I built my base, my very first base in Starry Yar, and 2 hours later, it was gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was kind of getting like that in Livonia for a little bit too.
Yeah, no, they raided our base in Livonia in like 48 hours.
I ran with them. They're really efficient. They just go raid. They bring out one set of raid loot and they fucking keep snowballing. They go and go and go, and then once they run out of loot, they're pretty much done for that day though, because they don't like opening the 40 fucking gates that they have.
Shitters.
Okay, well that was when I was just with like 4 of them. They were fucking humbling. So yeah.
Whoever's down to eco, whatever it was we were gonna raid in town, I got 4 spears ready at the market, and I got a crossbow with bolts.
I'll help you out.
Yeah. Organize after we're done with the meeting here, which I think
we're
pretty much wrapping up here. Does anybody else have anything to add? Comments, suggestions, gripes, erotic stories?
I just got a question. How many vehicles do we have, like, as a whole community at this point?
I don't know. I haven't been back in town during the time for about 4 or 5 days.
I know there's at least like 3.
Okay.
I don't know, but I don't think it passed that though.
Who has my ADA?
It's in the garage, in the alley.
Okay. So we got that one.
That's all he knows.
Yeah. I think there's the other ADA, and I think there's an Opal up in what's called High Kids Garage, up across from Diamond, and the familiar. So we've got maybe 3 left.
You Italians still have your truck?
Nah, they blew that shit up.
Destroyed by the heathens.
Okay.
There's a truck spawn in Novo today. I don't know if anyone took it.
No, it should be there.
So we are down on vehicles.
We have
the odds we can actually we can turn this into like a double thing. We can go do an NBC run, but I also my boy is really struggling getting up here. If we could like get a vehicle, that'd be fucking awesome. I know if we're short, then maybe not, but if anybody has one and is willing.
I mean, I'm down to go on foot and pick him up. Just get him everything he needs, food and water, so he can get up here and protect him.
I'm at Riffy, but I'm actually on a mission to try and rescue Leon, who is very sick in the garage in Bella.
Yeah, I got pox in the fucking douchebag pox me in the garage, so I'm logged out pox in the garage.
Yo, I still got that pox on me. If you guys want to drive me down there.
Can you get it to him quick? You can get it to him quicker than I can get it from Riffy. Because I have to go home first and then bring it back to him.
Is anybody up here in town right now that knows how to drive? I've never driven a vehicle in this game.
I do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to go, I'll give you the box, or I can go with you either way.
Yeah, be careful.
You want to come with me?
Like leaving town, so we've crashed. We hit that lag spike, you instantly will just like crash. So take it super slow.
Were you in the car where I killed everyone, Butter?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That
wasn't you. That was actually just a horrible lag spike.
Right, that killed 4 people in a
So we're getting the vehicle and we're going on like a double mission, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm game. Let's do it.
Alright, cool. You got everything you need for yours, and I just need to pick my boy up and know what it's like.
Okay, we need to change the codes to everything.
Yep.
As well, so we put that on our to-do list.
That means anybody's personal. If you think that he might know it, then you better change it.
Yep.
And then I guess if figure out a squad to like guys you typically run with, or if you don't have anyone, kind of pull a squad together if you can.
And any stashes that Purple may be privy to, they need to be dealt with as well. For example, Delina.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I've never been in that one. Not yet.
And squads probably should live together if at all possible.
Safe.
And then pick a color for your squad. Okay. You know, pink is our universal is our community color, which right. And but when you're out and about, when you're doing a squad thing, you're like, hey, look, we're out as orange, or hey, we're out as green, or we're out as, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Good idea.
Generally, though, like when we're out on raids, probably keep the pink. Well, I mean,
just
like
let everyone know
higher
this sport, because there's been times where people like won't say anything, like I've been guilty of it, or I've been like leaving town or doing something, and someone doesn't know.
Really.
What if we assign colors to mission channels? I don't know.
That's not bad idea.
Yeah.
Might help in big ops when we have
we can
squad
throw
operations.
together a bunch more VCs and then have the squad colors. Because there's gonna be times where we're not doing things with the squad. Like when Josh goes down and does a Ricky run,
Yeah.
he'll take a friend or that kind of thing. That's gonna be a standard mission. But we can let's see who forms up a squad, what colors you guys pick, and then we'll give that squad its own channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then that also gives us the ability to, for like myself or anybody in management, to hop between channels to relay orders about what's going on in those squads to help the communication.
Alright, who am I going with on this? And do you have it already?
You're gonna
I'm
need
ready to go.
battery,
I just need
spark
some
plug,
water.
and radiator in that ADA.
Battery, spark plug, radiator.
Okay, so you guys are bringing a pox antidote to Bella?
Yeah.
Perfect, okay. Then I'm gonna, I guess I'll Riffy run, check for the train.
I got all the where's it at?
I already have more weapons stashed, so I ideally drive them up in a car anyway, but actually right now I can put it all on my back. I can triple carry, but if I do another run, I may need a car to come pick up. It all depends.
Hey Josh, are you gonna kill yourself for that?
I'm already there.
Okay.
Yeah. So who's driving? Mike. Mike, you're gonna have to run down there. You'll grab your buddy, or run over to me first. Drop the pox off for me. Head south. Grab your buddy. Head north to Riffy. By the time you head north to Riffy, hopefully Josh will know where this run.
Yeah, and I'll let you know if I need a ride back.
Where is this ADA?
It's in the alleyway.
No, sir. You're not taking the motherfucking ADA.
That's gated off.
Which one am I taking then? I don't know which one I'm taking.
Take
Whatever one, I don't even care.
Opal in the garage up north.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Is it night then?
I don't know. Whoever knows the code,
Four-
can come open this one.
4232.
Ben, are you
Code
itching
is-
for an
the code-
adventure? You want to go?
The code was changed.
I'll get a log in like an hour.
Yes,
won't take
it
an hour, will
changed.
Gentlemen, good meeting. Let's
One of
call
them
this meeting
changed.
adjourned for now.
Yeah.
And we will touch base again in a week or so and see where we're at, okay?
Everybody involved in this drive, do you guys want to hop in a mission channel?
Scorpio, thank you for calling this meeting together. It
Yeah,
was-
we'll hop in mission 1.
Yeah. Thought it was necessary.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hop in mission 1.
Peace.
All right, guys. Let's all bounce and go do real stuff for a while.
Yeah.
And we'll reconvene, okay?
Yep.
Alright, man. Yeah.